We've been in Brazil for a while now. We've seen Rio, we've done the Pantanal, and now we face Brazil's biggest challenge so far, the Amazon. We're back with Gisele, who we originally met while in Jordan.
Gisele is a fantastic girl. She's just one of those people that you just want to be around.
After traveling the world for a year, Justin and I, we were charged with a whole new energy.
As I got further away from my old life, I started to realize that this is where I need to be. This is now my lifestyle.
One day, I hope to say that I've seen the world, but that day is not here yet. In order to have an Amazon experience like we wanted to, Gisele, Justin, Andre, and I decided to do it in a way where we could stay out in the Amazon but constantly see and do new things.
Sometimes when you're traveling, it's wise to have something to feel protected, and when you sleep at night, you're not worried about some jaguar jumping into your tent or anything like that. So we had the nice protection of the boat, being on the water.
We really lucked out with our decision, and we knew it was going to allow us access to a lot of stuff that normally we wouldn't have access to.
Ahoy, mateys! Welcome aboard!
We've got some of the spotlights out having a look for some caiman. We don't mean them any particular harm, we just want to have an up-close look at them.
We're going hunting for caiman. So, buckle up, it's about to get gnarly.
Good luck. We boarded a smaller boat, and we're hoping to have better luck this way.
We heard all these stories about guys getting their arms chomped up, their legs ripped off. I mean, it's one of these things where, you gotta be very careful what you're doing. And luckily, the guy we were with, he was kind of like this crazy like Tarzan dude.
He went over to the shoreline and was able to scoop up 2 baby caiman in his hand at once.
Se eles gritarem aqui, ela vem em cima.
He just said that the mother is around us, very upset, and if the babies make any noise, she's going to attack us. So he's holding the mouth, like their mouth very tight.
Well, you should probably sit down because we're...
Can I see the babies?
Só não apertar, fica normal.
He said that we cannot press too tight.
They're really, really soft. It just feels like they're just full of air and they just feel like a little toy. You want to hold them, Scott? You don't have to push real hard.
He's cute, eh?
Agora bora ver se a mãe vai responder.
He wants to check for see if the mom
Bora
arrived.
ver se ela vai estar aqui.
I feel like I'm holding bait.
Those eyes are intense.
And the texture, it's fantastic, huh?
A nice wallet.
Don't say that.
The crazy thing is, he just saw the babies and went up to the babies and grabbed them. And the mother could have been like within like
Right beside it, yeah.
4 feet away.
Calling for mama.
They're using the baby as a way to call the mother, and the baby's been making actual sound of distress. So, let's see what happens.
De madre, de madre.
Oh yeah, there's the mother there. Without these lights, this place is pitch black. And the noises that you hear, all the chirping and the bugs and the sounds of the water, things scurrying through, it's eerie.
E esse sapo é muito raro.
He's saying that it's a very rare frog. That is the camouflage frog.
The way I'm holding it right now, you can see how flat and how thin its front legs are, but its back legs, I've kind of got my thumb and finger hooked in, and every time it kind of flexes, you can feel how strong its back legs are. This is why coming down the Amazon is immediately so rewarding. I mean, look at this thing. Where on earth can you see a frog like this? Do you guys want to hold them, or?
I
No.
don't want to touch it.
No.
That's a no from you, Gisele?
That is a big no. Chito was saying that this frog that we just saw, this is the third time that he saw the frog in his whole life, entire life.
This
Wow.
is what he does.
Yeah, and this is what he does.
This is his
Yeah.
job is out here.
Not a bad first night, all in all. Got a good feel for what it's like out here at nighttime.
On the agenda for today is the guys on the boat. They're going to take us up to this tree, and we're going to do this canopy tree climb. It's not about making it to the top a record speed. It's about going up slowly and just seeing all the environment around you. But the trick is to find the tallest tree, and they've gone out right now to scout.
This place is usually 15 meters below us. Usually you have to hike into this point on foot, but because we're here at the end of wet season, it's flooded 15 meters higher than normal.
I don't know if running into these trees like this is very eco-friendly.
We're just trying to find a place to shore up this tub for a couple hours while we try to do a little tree climbing.
These people don't have much, but our driver just kind of like just went in and just took out one of their trees, just smashed it. And like the fans look at us like, are you kidding me? Like all of this area you can park.
I agree. I think that was a shabby parking job, but whatever works.
We're taking a little bit of a crash course here on tree climbing. So these guys are making sure that we know everything so we'll be safe the whole time up there.
It's pretty intense out there. It's really, really hard to get to the top. It takes everything you got.
This is a workout.
Three-quarters of the way up, you start to clear the canopy line, and you can see for miles and miles around you.
You don't even realize you're like 7 meters in the air. You're up there. You're just enjoying it.
Hello, guys.
My mom said, if you're going to Brazil, don't do anything stupid.
Hi, Mom.
You know, Gisele's, she's up for anything. There's not too many girls I've met that have that spirit, that energy, and no fear attitude.
When we got up to the top, we were able to use connecting ropes and throw ropes to swing ourselves to different branches. Oh, I got swung over and knocked him right off. And after that, I didn't even want to do it anymore. I wasn't really scared. I was just worried that I was going to do the same thing again. You okay? Sorry.
Scott. I'm glad I'm down here below you, dude. You're like a one-man wrecking crew. One more.
You know, it was something to get used to. It was refreshing after being on the boat for a good day and a half or so to be able to see the Amazon in a different way. We hardly noticed this rainstorm moving in. At first I thought it was going to make the experience miserable, but it actually heightened the experience in the end. Woo! We're officially in an Amazonian rainstorm.
And all of a sudden, it's just like this temperature changes, and all the sweat and everything from the climb just gets washed away by the rain.
And the tree starts to sway and shake in the wind, and it was for this reason that the American guy who invented this so-called sport wanted to do it.
It was just a profession. He used to climb trees and cut trees down and stuff like that. One day he got caught in this pretty bad storm, and he's up in the tree, and the tree's shaking all over the place, and it's just moving from side to side. And he survived it, and he came down, and it was one of those life-changing moments for the guy. And he said to himself he wanted everybody to have the ability to feel that. We actually got to experience the way this guy wanted us to experience it. For our first time, you couldn't ask for anything better.
It's a hell of a lot of fun until the rain showed up. And now it's even more fun.
That was amazing.
Bye. Sorry for
All the diesel
parking on your front lawn all day.
and ripping up your tree.
I think the final step for all of us to be able to experience the Amazon was to do a proper hike. And of course, you want to take someone with you who's educated, and the guy who pilots the boat was more than happy to do that for us and take us out. He's grown up in these areas, and you know, you're a product of your environment.
Seringueira.
Rubber tree.
He scratched it with the machete, and now it's just bleeding out.
Isso aqui que é o leite, né? Isso aqui vai fazer a borracha.
And this is what they make rubber out of. And as you kind of like grind your fingers together, it just starts turning into rubber.
These are the things that gave Brazil its boom, or at least the Amazon region its boom back in the early 1900s when these trees were discovered and they found out a way to turn this milk into real vulcanized rubber for tires and things like that. People moved in here to try to farm these trees until they, well, until they stole the seeds and started planting them elsewhere in the world.
Within the first 15 to 20 feet inside the Amazon, just starting this trail, there's probably about 100 different things that will kill you.
Tenta localizar ela aqui.
He's saying that the smallest ant in the world and most poisoned, it's right there, and he's asking us to find it.
Aqui, ó.
Did you find
Yeah.
Justin?
Oh, really?
Okay. It's very
Você
little.
pega 10 picadas dessa aí já fica com febre.
He's trying to get an ant to bite him just to show us how it looks. But he says that only one ant is not going to be too bad for you. It's more when you have a lot of bites all over.
You can tell him that's not necessary.
Seriously.
We need him alive.
Ela serve como remédio.
Pura.
É bem escura. É a folha mais escura que tem na floresta. Pode provar.
He's saying that they used to treat malaria. And he said that we can try it.
That's horrible.
It's always the bad stuff that's good for you, right?
Oh, I'm not eating any more wild stuff out here. That was the first and last.
The next thing we'll probably find is like a cotton candy tree. And you'll be like, oh, why'd I make that deal with myself?
Tito just stopped us because he heard a bit of a noise and there's some rustling around. And Tito believes that we've scared it off. We haven't heard much sound or evidence of it in a few minutes, but we go a little bit and then we stop and he has a listen and he kind of looks around. Tito saw some eagles way in the distance. He's trying to call them closer.
That's pretty cool, eh? It holds so much water.
You drank it all.
Oh shit.
Are you too?
Yeah.
You guys got ants?
Hi, Ana. Ai.
I gotta get these pants off.
Oh, tá dentro da minha calça. Não, mas tá vindo. Ai, ó, aqui.
Vira assim a calça. Got ants in my pants.
There are a lot inside my pants. I keep biting.
I started to feel a couple of bites on my legs, and then Giselle was doing the same thing, and I was like, oh, I rolled up my pants. I could just see like a couple of ants there. I think I'm clean now.
Apparently, it was a nest of ants that we stepped.
You okay?
Yeah. I was just in a panic mode.
Show's over, baby. Reminds me of a few minutes ago. I just had them up my legs. I'm okay.
Essas não ficam? He's saying that those they don't bite.
Want to do it? Go for it.
I really don't like that. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Jeez. Not a cool feeling at all.
Did they bite you?
No, but it's just the freakiest thing ever, because it's like your mind's like, you don't want this to happen.
It is like it's getting numb, you know, that feeling.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they are, but they bite. See now he's saying, yeah, they just give little bites.
Aqui, ó.
Giselle almost stepped on a snake here.
Poisonous?
Agora ela acordou.
Venenosa?
É, venenosa.
Yeah.
Tem força.
And he's saying that she's very strong.
No, I ain't touching it.
I'm glad that I didn't see it when I was walking, otherwise I wouldn't be able to keep going.
Not a big fan of snakes.
Don't like snakes. Not even seeing them.
Spider?
Spider, escorpião.
Scorpion
Scorpion
spider.
spider.
No wonder they have so many different species of animals that have never been identified yet. You never see the same animal twice. If you were to walk through the Amazon without guys like this, one of two things would happen. Either one, you'd walk right through and think, huh, there's nothing around here. Or two, you'd never come out the other side. The only reason that it's so hard to see things is because everything is so well adapted and camouflaged. And we've seen every spider in the book, and we've probably seen a 100th or a 1000th of the spiders that are out here. Look at her attack. Jeez.
This spider 1 meter.
Can jump 1 meter.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe we're a bit within the safe zone. Especially with how provoked it's been. After we were done our hike through the Amazon, we had a bit of daylight left. Tito, who took us out onto our hike, had said that there was a portion of his family that had recently moved from a lot further down the Amazon and suggested that we go and meet them. This is just one of the most basic shelters that they've got right now since they've just arrived only a month or two ago. To start a whole new life right here is obviously a tough task, especially when you're just living solely off the land. And you know, they've built this shelter and that's all they have right now. But I mean, imagine being, you know, a 4-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 10-year-old child, and this is your backyard, you know, knowing what's out there and knowing, you know.
Poisonous spiders and snakes and plants. And
It's amazing that families can not only survive but thrive out here. If you can tell them thank you from all of us, and this means a lot. They may just be starting here, but we're really honored to be allowed in.
Eles agradecem o fato de vocês deixarem a gente fazer parte.
Bem, tá, eu também quero agradecer a todos vocês que
From now on, you are always welcome in this house. Whenever you come back to the Amazon, please come and pay a visit. He apologized for not being able to speak your language. He wants to learn about your culture as well. What do you do in Canada?
Next time we come back, then maybe we can talk some more.
Você pode fazer a mesma coisa que você fez, né?
Ah, sim, então, desculpe, muito obrigado, prazer conhecê-lo, Fortunato, tá? Obrigado, prazer conhecê-lo, Fortunato, tá meu nome? Prazer
Obrigado.
conhecê-lo, Fortunato.
Earlier on in the trip, I was sure I saw dolphins, and sure enough, they have freshwater dolphins in the Amazon basin. And these are pink dolphins.
at first I was like, yeah, right, pink dolphins, that doesn't exist. It's like unicorns. Like, yeah, we got unicorns on this island. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
They're actually pink, like we've seen them come by the boat. There's only like 5 different species of freshwater dolphin that exist on Earth, and these particular dolphin only exist right here. So we've got some fish and we're just trying to feed them.
Oh.
What are you talking? Tease them.
Oh, cute. Isn't it cute? Oh.
Scott and Gisele were feeding him, and Gisele was kind of teasing him, and the guy who was running the boat, he's like, yeah, if you tease them, you know, it just pisses them off, and then the next time they come up, they're just gonna snap it out of your hands.
Right.
Well, Gisele was teasing that thing for maybe like 5 or 6 minutes, and finally gave him a piece of fish. So I'm like, oh, okay, I guess it's safe, right? So I put my fish in there, bam. He just came out of nowhere and just bit my finger. Stupid dolphin.
Can I ask one favor? I've been doing all the things that you guys want to do, like going through the jungle, climbing trees, hunting crocodiles at night, and I was very brave, right?
Yes.
To do it. So now, one thing I want to do is swim with those dolphins, but I need one of you to jump before to make sure that it's safe.
Is it eerie right now?
Yeah, I'm creeped out. I've climbed the get.
Hey, stop putting the blood in. I gotta jump in.
You can hear their sonar clicks. They're creepy.
Put that bag down.
Get in the water. Stop barking orders.
She's chumming the waters.
Here.
Stop
Right here.
teasing him with that. I gotta get in. You're not even getting ready to get in.
You're ready
I'm
already.
waiting. Let's go,
So
come on.
you can go first.
Get in. Let's go.
I will.
Fine.
It's fine.
All you have are these dolphins just swimming out and touching you, and they're curious and they're poking at you and hitting you and bumping you. After you've just been attacked by one, it's not the greatest feeling in the world.
Sorry, I cannot.
I don't like this. Whoa! He's touching me. Shut up. Dolphin experience done.
We're swimming with the most friendly creature on earth.
That was pretty freaky. So now I got this fear of pink dolphins. Stupid dolphins.
Pulled into a little village here at the side of the Rio Negro, and we got an army of motorcycles here to take us out a little ways. There's apparently kind of like a snake farm, I guess. It might be our best chance at seeing a whole bunch of snakes all at once.
Let's see the snakes.
Do we not need shoes? Like seriously, I got flip-flops on. We're going to play with snakes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hi, Mom. I got no helmet on.
Hey,
Hi, Mom.
This place is a bit of a reptile farm, I guess. It's where they're sort of taking care of some of the ones that might have been injured or breeding them. Obviously, you get up close and personal with them right away. That one's huge. How can you ask how?
And I told Scott and Andre and Giselle, I'm like, there's no way I'm doing anything with the snakes.
Polegar aqui.
Wow, he's strong. This hand is just squeezing the hell out of. Here, come see. Come on.
Justin, why don't you come down?
No, I'm not coming down. They got no arms, they got no legs, they bite people. There's not such thing as a friendly snake. With a snake behind him. There's no such thing as a friendly snake.
How does it, what is the texture? Looks like a shoe.
Giselle, can you ask me if he's ever been bitten by any of these snakes?
Já foi
peguei
mordida?
várias picadas de cobra.
Já, many times.
Bota o polegar bem em cima aqui, pronto. Aqui ela tá indefesa. Pode mostrar.
Maybe once I go.
Tá aqui próximo. Pode pegar com sua mão.
I can't even touch it, man. It freaks me out.
Ok,
Like that?
é.
All right. Look at me, I'm the snake man.
You should do it as well. See, it's smooth.
You don't know my fear of snakes. Snakes never saved anybody's life. So what do I need to be friends with snakes for? They do nothing. You know, all they do is they kill people.
It's kind of like taking care of two babies. You got one on one arm and one on the other. To be honest, I actually feel more comfortable with these snakes on me than babies. They seem pretty docile though, eh? They're not very aggressive snakes at all. You gonna come down and do this? I know you hate it. Just do it. You have nothing to lose by doing it.
They look very harmless, and they're not going to. Well, now that one's. Nah, he's attacking, but as I say that, that one strikes him. How do I don't like snakes in the first place. Now this one is just riled up.
You don't have to pick up that one.
Well, of course I'm not going to pick up that one. This snake is riled up.
This will help you conquer the fear even more.
Yeah, now that I just seen what the snake can do, you guys want me? Look at the grins on your faces. It sounds like a fire hose going off. Now they want me to jump in there. Come on. I think the only way I'm gonna conquer my fear is to actually grab the one that's hissing.
Right, I doubt it.
start with one that's not riled and see where it goes.
Most people just do it the simple way. Oh, I can feel my heart just pounding right now. Ask him if I can pick up that one, the one that's all mad.
Você acha que ele pode pegar essa aí que tá brava? Pode. Yeah, you can.
I was really hoping he was going to say no. I hate snakes, and I'm going for that one.
Just in case he throws the snake.
There's no need for locking me in. Oh God, there it is. I'm touching a freaking crazy snake. Okay.
He's going to give another one.
I'm kind of busy right now with these two.
Put it.
Okay, this is, okay, I said one, not three. Okay, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. Okay, seriously.
Can we just leave?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So
Let's go.
we're done here.
Deixa ele aí.
You want?
Take him.
Take
him.
Pode vir.
Take him. You can come back in. No, seriously. He doesn't speak English. Come, you Giselle, tell him to come back in here.
How rude.
Come on, seriously, I don't like snakes. She told him to leave me in here with them. This is falling off. Okay, that one. Okay, that was the aggressive one. Oh yeah. Meet snakes out there. I realize you come across me, I got no feelings for snakes. You're not furry, you're not fluffy, you ain't cute, you're ugly.
So, where we going? We're leaving this boat behind, we're leaving the crew behind, and we're heading to the northeast coast. And gonna see what kind of beach life Brazil has to offer.
Flying away.
We've arrived. Fernando de Noronha.
Fernando de Noronha. Fernando de Noronha? Fernando de Noronha in the house. The reason I'm doing this is because I keep on forgetting what the place is called. Fernando de Noronha. No.
The Brazilians consider these beaches the most beautiful they have. And that means a lot for people who are born and raised on beaches. Things have definitely been developing with Justin and Giselle, which is cool. You know, Justin's been a single man for a year now, basically. And you know, he had some rough times on Ascension. Oddly enough, Ascension is not too far that way, halfway between here and Africa in that direction. And just sort of odd coincidence, I guess. Me and my ride. When you're on Fernando de Noronha, this is the only way to get around. It's like driving an oversized go-kart. It's a practical thing too. You need it in order to get down some of these roads. On the island here, diving is world class. How much diving, scuba diving, have you ever done?
Zero.
Zero?
Zero.
Wait, I didn't hear it crack.
Perfect. The process we're gonna do is baptism scuba diving. And this baptism scuba diving is kind of having your hand held the entire time by an instructor who takes you down little by little and is with you the entire time. We've done snorkeling before. We've snorkeled in some of the best waters on Earth and seen everything that you can basically see while snorkeling. So it was definitely time that we pushed that limit a little further and took a bit of personal pushing in my head, in the soul, to go ahead and try something new. I think I'm ready. I mean, I've had my 5-minute briefing on a boat by a guy who doesn't speak English as a first language, so I mean, what else do you need to know about scuba diving? How dangerous can it be? I've always had a bit of a problem free diving more than, 8 or 10 feet, and I used to feel a lot of pressure and pain in my left ear. Before I knew it, we were geared up, we were in the water and starting to descend. I noticed everyone else descending quite quickly. They got to the bottom and they were off and running. And I got down a couple of meters and he was telling me to, clear my ears, and I would, and this one went. And I started to feel pain in this left ear and I thought, that's it. And I kept pointing. He said, no, this ear hurts. I said, okay. Came up a little bit. Try clearing it again. I did. Nothing. Wait. Try again. And all of a sudden it went. We start to come down and I could see everyone else swimming along the bottom and start to make out some of the fish. There's something about being up close and personal with animals in their own habitat that really feels like a whole new world. And certainly being underwater, it's like a different planet.
Going down there with somebody else was probably the best way to see it. You don't got to worry about anything. All you're really doing is enjoying the ride.
It's the most incredible feeling, doing something that's so inhuman and yet at the same time so relaxing. You're just breathing slowly and enjoying yourself and floating around. Today we all went scuba diving. It doesn't sound that crazy rolling off the tongue. It doesn't sound like I climbed a mountain today or I went to space, but in a weird way, it almost ranks up there in my head, and in my heart, because I kind of thought it was something I may never accomplish. That was unbelievable.
I want to go back.
There's a whole new world open to me now. It's like having a passport to a whole other planet.
Incredible. We saw stingrays.
No big dolphins. There's a couple sharks down there.
There's no comparison to snorkeling because you just relax. It's like I could almost fell asleep down there.
We're about to do something I never thought I'd be able to do in my life, and that's to watch sea turtles hatch from their nests in nature and make their desperate run to the ocean. So this beach is closed off to the public very strictly for their safety, but we've hooked up with a couple of researchers who are going down to watch them hatch, and they've agreed to allow us down with them. This particular nest, the mother would have come ashore about 50 to 60 days ago and laid these eggs. Over the last 3 or 4 days, these guys have been monitoring the nest, and they've come very close to the surface, so now they're just helping them breach the surface, getting them out, and then hopefully just gonna watch them safely get down to the ocean.
There are so many of them in here.
Put them down the sand, and at first they kind of they don't know what's going on. They kind of like walk around the nest a little bit, they're kind of dazed. And all of a sudden, I think they can just tell the ocean's that way. And it was just like, once one of them realized that was the water, they all realized it. And it was just like this swarm. They are so fast. Now they are just booking it.
one of those aspects of nature you never imagine yourself witnessing firsthand. You know, there are very few places on Earth that you can see green sea turtles, period, let alone to catch them at the right place, at the right time, right when they're hatching, on a beach that's normally closed off to the public. It's just, sometimes things just come together. Brazil. What a country. It's a very rewarding place. The thing is much like so many other places we've gone to, you can spend weeks and weeks here and leave feeling like you've seen this much of it.
There's no way that we could hit everything and see everything because this country's too big for that.
What can I say about Gisele? We wouldn't have seen half this country without her. I mean, not just the practical side of things. She was able to translate for us and she was able to get us through the country and facilitate that ease of travel. But beyond that, she helps to push you, and just having a different dynamic in the group pushed us into new directions because we fall into a comfort zone, even with each other, and to keep changing up the dynamic really helped.
She's a really amazing person, and I'm really glad that I got to spend time with her. We both kind of have the same lifestyles where we're both on the road a lot, and you know, we cross paths every once in a while, and this is the second time we've kind of crossed paths, and who knows, we might cross paths again.
The year of travel that we did was tough and taxing on all of us, but I know it was really tough on him. He went through a lot of stuff personally.
It's just, it's sad to see her go and say goodbye to her, and I mean, that's life on the road, I guess. You're always saying goodbye to people, but you make the effort to see him again, and I know that would be the way for Gisele and me.
I'm a bit envious at the type of experience they were able to have together, sharing those type of experiences with someone you care about. It elevates your trip from here to here. And you know, I'm lucky every trip I go on, I can share it with a couple of guys who mean the world to me and who are my best friends. But there's a whole different level to a trip that you can share with a loved one and someone you really care about like that. And you know, I wish my girlfriend were here to see all of this.
Guess it's the life I chose, and who knows, maybe when all this is done, we'll meet up again.
It sucks to have to leave Brazil, but we haven't had our fix of beaches and island life yet, so we're gonna head north to the Caribbean island of Cuba. And after years of US embargo and being almost completely sealed off from the rest of the world, it's not going to be your typical tropical island.